for tough times. I want to continue that tonight with some ways that you can protect your own job, your own paycheck, in case all of the government little gimmicks fail, which I'm sure will never happen, and we end up in a recession anyway. Les McCowan is the president and CEO of Predictable Success. Les, let me start here. Is there such a thing as a recession-proof job?
No, there's absolutely no such thing. Not anymore. Everything's relative. Not only are there not recession-proof jobs, there's no such thing really as job security.
Okay.
It comes down to the individual.
Hang on just a second. Even government jobs?
Well, government jobs may have a longer shelf life.
Yeah.
They may degrade more slowly.
Okay.
But even they aren't totally secure.
Right, okay. So what are the best jobs in a recession to have? Besides, a government job, what are the best jobs to have?
Well, everything is relative, Glenn, as we just said. Maybe something in academia, you can still get tenured occasionally. Healthcare, sort of. If you're selling products or services to the ultra-wealthy, and I'm talking billionaires, not millionaires, you might get a little recession-proof.
Okay.
But by and large, the reality is this, Glenn. Look, you work in the media industry, right? Mm-hmm. The media industry is not recession-proof. Glenn Beck is pretty recession-proof. You've made a way to make yourself recession-proof, and that's what people have got to understand. It's up to you.
Listen to this guy. He's a genius. Upstairs, this guy's an absolute genius. Wall Street's going to get hit. Real estate's going to get hit. More importantly than what job you're in, because now is not the time to really be looking for a job. What should you be doing? Because I just had this conversation with my daughter. She's in college, and I said to her last night, I said, you got to make yourself invaluable. You have to be somebody in the company that is really helping. So when they cut people, they say, not that one.
Yeah.
How can you do that?
You've got to be the last person anybody wants to see go out the door. And that's all about individualism. It's not about a specific set of skills. We all know people who are very good at X, but it wouldn't matter what happened to our organization, we'd still want them around. And you really got to be that person. And that means doing two things. Sure, work on your skills. Be a great media pundit if you're going to be a media pundit. But also, get a sense of fit. Work out what it takes to be invaluable to your organization. 2 words to pinpoint on the back of your eyelids. Add value. Add value. How do you add value in an organization? If you are worth more to that organization, any organization, inside than outside, they won't let you go.
Okay, Les, I have to say, I'd keep you around just because of the cool accent. But this recession is really not going to look anything like what we've seen before, right? This is different. Like the tech bubble burst, and that was just one industry, but this is going to be widespread.
Yeah, this is sadly deeper and longer. I've been through 7 recessions now, counting my time back in the UK where I picked up this accent. And this one is going to be deep and it's going to be long. And here's the really sad news about this, Glenn. This is very important for you and the folks who are going to be commenting on this for some months to come to understand. Most of the hurt is going to be under the radar here. Sure, some of the big name organizations may go under. We may see some banner headlines about job losses. If some mortgage organization or an auto parts supplier goes out of business, sure, we'll hear about 10, 15, 20,000 jobs going. But that amount of jobs are going to be going regularly in small to medium-sized businesses. Okay. And that's really where the hurt's going to be.
Les, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Now remember, if you really want to recession-proof yourself, then my recommendation is go out and buy a copy of my new book, An Inconvenient Book. I mean, it has absolutely no tips, no tricks on how to weather a bad economy, but it does make fun of politicians, particularly Al Gore, and also Michael Moore quite a bit. I mean, so at least you'll be laughing through, the hunger pangs. And it's 295 pages, so if you're cold, you might have, 295 days of heat. I'm just saying. Inconvenient book, heat your home all winter long. Available now at glennbeck.com, bookstores everywhere.